Uncle Story Time, the entity in my house. He grew up in a suburb in Natal, South Africa, by the name of Westville. It is a small suburb where everyone knows their neighbors, and during the years that I was raised, I am now 43, most of the mothers were housewives. The only history I'm aware of is that Indians used to reside there and have rice paddies. The rice paddies were then obviously developed. The properties were large and averaged between 1 and 2 acres. Our home was a modest one with 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a lounge, kitchen, and dining room. When I was born, my folks decided to add on a bedroom, as there were now 3 children, me and my 2 older sisters. Their bedroom was added on the other side of the house where the patio used to be. Sorry about the boring semantics. I'm trying to explain how our bedrooms were on the one side of the house and my parents' room on the other. Our house had a heavy energy to it, for want of a description. We never closed our bedroom doors, and the passage light was always left on. My sister used to feel and hear dripping water on her bed, but when she would feel the duvet, it would be dry. Nothing too dramatic that couldn't be chalked up to a child's imagination. I must have been about 12 or 13, and my sister was 17 or so. My eldest sister was overseas, but her bedroom was always kept open for her return by my mother. The passage door between our rooms and the rest of the house was closed. It must have been about 2200. The sounds of heavy footsteps started up and down our passage. It sounded like the person had shackles and chains around his ankles. As I am typing this, I am getting goosebumps. It truly sounds like a horror movie, and perhaps if my sister was not there to verify that this all happened, I would have questioned if all this really did happen. I called to my sister to confirm that she was also hearing it. We were both too frightened to get out of bed. The sounds of the walking man must have continued for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then, most malevolent and frightening voice I have ever heard said, "No!" from our bathroom, which was opposite my bedroom. I flew out of bed and ran to her room. We shared a single bed that night. All the windows were closed, doors locked, and my folks were asleep. I am still curious as to who or what the spirit could have been and why he was there. It was definitely a male voice and was not a friendly entity. There were other incidents at that house that other family members witnessed. I lived in that house from the time I was born until I was 21. I have since moved provinces and never felt the same fear as I did in that house. Story 2. The funny-looking man. I've been time-hopping with my experiences and sharing them with YGS readers as I recall them, starting with the experience that turned me from skeptic to believer, Friends in Strange Places, http://www.yourghoststories.com/real-ghost-story.php?story equals 25587. The trigger that also awakened several memories of paranormal/weird/fanciful encounters. I can only share them to the best of my recollections and appreciate your insights/opinions regarding them. I don't recall ever having a scary encounter, though this one borders on scary, even though I don't remember ever feeling scared during its occurrence, just highly irritated. After all, I love my sleep and have since I was a baby, according to Mom. I don't recall my exact age, but I'd guess I was still a toddler, as this happened while I was sleeping in a crib next to my parents' bed. Can't have been a baby, as the side of the crib was down. I could have been older, as the house we lived in was my paternal grandparents', and there were only 2 bedrooms, one for Mama and Papa, and the one my parents and I shared. I don't remember where my older brother slept, but I know there was also a cousin, a few years older than my brother, who lived with us. Talk about a crowded house. I woke to something prodding me through the mattress from beneath the crib. No eerie noises or other disturbances come to mind. I tried ignoring it, but the prodding persisted. I was a fearless kid. No nightmarish experiences come to mind either. So I didn't hesitate looking under the crib for the source of my discomfort. As children, we were allowed to watch only educational television programs. Our weekday routine consisted of school, home, lunch, homework, free to do as we like playtime/age-appropriate movie, supervised in case we entertained sneaky thoughts of switching channels, / an educational TV program, bath, supper, a bedtime story, rabbits come to mind, and sleep. So I highly doubt I could have seen something that might have caused me to conjure this creature in my mind. Back to the crib. I leaned over and looked under the crib and saw a comical creature, short and skinny, with pointed, wrinkly features, nothing scary about him, holding a stick in his hand, prodding the mattress, and I ordered it to stop, to which it simply laughed and started prodding even harder. I've apparently been quite vocal and assertive since I could speak, around 7 or 8 months old, Mom's words. I called for Mom to wake up and tell the funny-looking man under my bed, what I called the crib, to go away. Mom woke up, checked under the crib, probably to humor me, and told me there was nothing there and to go back to sleep, which I couldn't because Mr. Pokey wouldn't stop immediately. I don't know whether he eventually tired and stopped or whether tiredness overtook me, and I managed to fall asleep again. To this day, I have no idea who or what this man was, and he only visited that one time. I know I wasn't dreaming because the next morning, Mom said I should stop eating so many sweets, or the funny-looking man will come again and take all my teeth. The upside to that experience is probably my, now, total lack of a sweet tooth. Coffee with lots of milk and no sugar, thank you. Has anyone else or their children had such a peculiar experience, and what could it have meant? Or did I just have an overactive imagination, and it was something like a visit from the mythological Norse god of mischief, Loki? LOL, I was not amused at the time, and for several nights after this experience, I'd check under the crib for the funny-looking man.